Are the Golden State Warriors about to make the most controversial trade decision of the season, potentially sacrificing their future for a win-now mentality that could either cement their championship legacy or haunt them for years to come? The rumor mill is churning faster than a Steph Curry crossover, and at the center of it all is a blockbuster trade scenario that has Warriors Nation divided. Reports are swirling that the Golden State Warriors have set their sights on New Orleans. Pelicans rising star Trey Murphy III, valued at a staggering $112 million, with the franchise's young prodigy Jonathan Kuminga potentially serving as the centerpiece going the other way. This isn't just another NBA trade rumor floating around social media. This is a seismic shift that could reshape the Warriors' championship window and determine whether they can squeeze one more title out of their legendary core. The implications are massive, the stakes are sky high, and the timing couldn't be more critical. Let's dive deep into why this trade makes perfect sense for Golden State, yet simultaneously represents one of the biggest gambles in recent franchise history. The Warriors' front office is walking a tightrope between maximizing their current championship potential and preserving their future, and this decision could define the next decade of Warriors basketball. The case for pursuing Trey Murphy III is compelling on multiple fronts. At just 25 years old, Murphy represents the perfect blend of youth and proven NBA production that the Warriors desperately need. His contract runs through the 2028-29 season, with a $25 million price tag for the 2025-26 campaign, providing both stability and value in today's inflated market. Murphy's skill set reads like a Warriors wish list. He's a legitimate three-point threat who shot an impressive percentage from beyond the arc last season, providing the floor spacing that has been the cornerstone of Golden State's success. But he's not just a one-dimensional shooter. Murphy brings legitimate defensive versatility, capable of guarding multiple positions and fitting seamlessly into the Warriors' switching defensive schemes. The vision is crystal clear. Picture Murphy sliding into the Warriors' offensive system, running off screens alongside Stephen Curry, creating nightmarish matchup problems for opposing defenses. His ability to shoot off the catch perfectly complements Curry's gravity, while his defensive presence shores up a unit that has struggled at times to find consistent perimeter defenders beyond Draymond Green. For a Warriors team that has relied heavily on veteran minimum contracts and young unproven players to fill out their rotation, Murphy represents a significant upgrade. He's entering his prime years, has playoff experience, and possesses the two-way impact that championship teams require from their role players. But here's where the story gets complicated, and where Warriors fans might want to grab something to squeeze. Jonathan Kuminga, the 22-year-old forward who was supposed to be the franchise's next great homegrown talent, sits at the heart of this potential deal. Kuminga's journey with the Warriors has been a roller coaster of tantalizing flashes and frustrating inconsistency. His athletic gifts are undeniable. When he's locked in, he can take over games with his combination of size, speed, and scoring ability. The potential is there for him to develop into a legitimate all-star caliber player, the kind of two-way wing that every championship contender covets. However, contract negotiations have stalled, creating uncertainty about his long-term future in the Bay Area. The Warriors have been reluctant to commit the kind of money that would satisfy Kuminga's camp, leading to this crossroads moment. Rather than risk losing him for nothing or overpaying for potential rather than production, trading him now while his value remains high makes strategic sense. The New Orleans Pelicans are reportedly intrigued by Kuminga's upside, viewing him as a perfect complement to Zion Williamson's skill set. His ability to play multiple positions and create his own shot would give the Pelicans another dynamic offensive weapon, while his youth aligns perfectly with their competitive timeline. From Golden State's perspective, this trade represents a philosophical shift from developing young talent to maximizing their current championship window. The Warriors' core of Curry, Green, and the supporting cast aren't getting any younger. Every season becomes increasingly precious, and the urgency to win now has reached a fever pitch. Murphy provides immediate impact in ways that Kuminga, despite his potential, hasn't consistently delivered. While Kuminga might become a better player 5 years from now, Murphy is already the player the Warriors need today. His shooting would create more space for Curry to operate, his defense would provide stability on that end of the floor, and his experience would add another proven playoff performer to the rotation. The financial implications also favor this move for Golden State. Murphy's contract provides cost certainty and allows the Warriors to avoid the potentially expensive negotiation with Kuminga. Given the franchise's massive luxury tax bills, this trade could provide both on-court improvement and financial flexibility. However, the risks are equally significant and keep Warriors executives awake at night. Trading Kuminga means betting against his development, potentially watching him blossom into the star many believe he can become while wearing a Pelicans uniform. The Warriors have a strong track record of player development, but they've also seen young talents leave and thrive elsewhere. Murphy's injury history adds another layer of concern. While his talent is undeniable, durability questions linger, and the Warriors can't afford to trade a healthy young asset for a player who might struggle to stay on the court during crucial stretches. The broader question becomes whether this trade aligns with the Warriors' championship timeline. If Curry can maintain his elite level for 3 more seasons, then Murphy's prime years perfectly overlap with that window. But if age catches up to the Warriors' core faster than expected, they might find themselves wishing they had kept the younger, more athletic Kuminga. For the Pelicans, this trade represents a bet on potential over-proven production. Murphy has been a crucial piece of their puzzle, providing reliable shooting and defense that complement Zion Williamson perfectly. Trading him away means believing that Kuminga's ceiling is worth more than Murphy's consistent floor. New Orleans would be acquiring a player with all-star potential who could develop into their second-best player behind Williamson. Kuminga's athleticism would give them another dynamic offensive weapon, while his youth ensures he'll be entering his prime as the franchise continues building around Zion. The salary cap implications work in New Orleans' favor as well. Moving Murphy's contract while acquiring Kuminga on a potentially team-friendly deal could provide the financial flexibility needed to build a complete roster around their young core. This potential trade embodies the eternal NBA tension between present and future, between proven production and tantalizing potential. The Warriors are choosing immediate help over long-term upside, betting that Murphy's contributions can help deliver another championship banner to Chase Center. The decision ultimately comes down to how the Warriors view their championship window, and whether they believe Murphy's impact justifies potentially losing out on Kuminga's development. It's a high-stakes gamble that could either be remembered as the move that delivered another title or the trade that let a future star slip away. As these rumors continue swirling, one thing remains certain. This potential trade will have massive implications for both franchises and could reshape the competitive landscape of the Western Conference. The Warriors are once again proving they're willing to make bold moves in pursuit of championship glory, but only time will tell if this particular gamble pays off. What do you think, Warriors fans? Is trading Kuminga's potential for Murphy's proven production the right move for another championship run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and smash that like button if you want to see more breaking Warriors analysis as this trade saga continues to unfold.